Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Monster High unboxing. Today we have got the second of the first release Monster High Generation 3 playsets, and that is the Draculaura Gore-Ganizer. And this is the only playset so far that comes with the doll. And this is more in the line with some of our activity-based playsets that we've gotten with Barbie in the past. So it's got the big coffin, which in the past has always been a bed for Draculaura. It's got a unique version of Draculaura, and it's got a couple of hair accessories and like marker stampers. So we're going to take a look at it. As you can see, it's got like kind of like a tackle box format under there. And we're going to give her a look and see if this is worth the $40 price point. Actually, I think it's $42. But either way, she's on the pricier side. So we're going to see how well this coffin holds up. As you can see, we've still got everybody out. Let's take a look at the back of the box. So it does say, create your own Gore Just Look, with stickers and hair clips and a stamper pen, as well as a compact and a little comb as well. And inside it does look like it's made out to be a bed, so that's good. And we're going to wind up with our little like tray thing. We'll see if the doll fits under it, but for now it's looking like only really one doll is going to fit in there, but I'm going to see how many dolls fit in this carrier without that. So here are some of the contents. Actually, not some of, all of the contents. So all the contents you get right over here. So not a ton of stuff. You really only get like one accessory for her, it looks like from the outside of the box. But it's still kind of interesting. We're going to take a look a little bit closer. I know I keep saying that, but it's been a long day. And here is her UPC for anybody trying to find her. I could not find this one on Instagram real easily when I was trying to get her from Walmart earlier. And I'm going to cut the sides of the box with the tape, because this is a slightly different packaging material-wise. And so we're gonna just go with what we've got. Sorry, I've also been like sick all week, so if my voice sounds a little off, that's where we're at, guys. So there she is outside of the plastic, so we get a little bit better look at her. Sorry, y'all. She is wearing some very cute like combat boots. Her dress pattern is really cute with like bats that are hearts for the center parts, and then little lips with fangs. So I'm not mad at the way that looks. My biggest thing is I want to get this tackle box out first. And it does have like these little twisty connectors here in the back. So you gotta get the tape off of them first. That. And that should pop out a little bit. just like that. I don't know why this one's not just like popping out. There we go. Gotta pull them, I guess. They're not screws, they're like a tab. So that one came out easier. That might be the only thing that's holding this one in. So, it is. Okay, so that's a pretty decent size. It's got the little Monster High symbol on the side. Got a pretty decent heft to it. That's what the bottom looks like. You can see the imprint. I kind of wish they would have done a dual molding to include that in the bottom. But very cool. So let's get the rest of our stuff out and then we'll come back to this. But I just wanted to get it out of the box because it's the biggest thing. Actually, just do it this way, I think, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So it looks like most of this is held in with the with just tension. So here's our sticker sheet. Some cute Monster High stickers. Those are fun. Not as cool as the Create-A-Monster kits were, where it was like water decals that you put onto the dolls themselves, but still fun for kids. And we've got little stampers that are hearts. You guys can, yeah, there we go. See that heart? So that's what our stamper is. Doesn't look like you get an alternate one, so just the one heart that's the stamper. And we've got Batwing hair clips. Just in time for Halloween. Let's see. Sorry, it's run away from me. So here is the other one. They're the same mold. You just put them on opposite sides to give yourself some bat wings. And then here is our compact. Right there. Working mirror. Very fun. And then we put our little brush in there. Got our little brush or comb. And then we just close it right back up and it fits inside. That's kind of fun. And then we're gonna try to free her from her plastic prison. Yes. Try to get just some of these cut ahead of time so we don't have to think about it. I think we got everybody at that point. Yep, okay, so the only thing left is her. It's her head. Which we're gonna... Sorry, I'm just gonna yank her off out of there. Off page. Real quick. So, now that we have our Draculaura out, here she is. She is really different from our deluxe doll Draculaura, which I will show you now that I've got her out. So here's our deluxe doll. As you can see, different face, different eyes, different makeup. You guys can see this on here. She's got little white hearts on her eyes as well that are supposed to be like freckle patterns. And a completely different hair scheme. This is much more reminiscent of Generation 1 Draculaura, and this is much more Generation 3. But I'm loving her outfit. It's very cute. But you are getting like a completely different doll compared to the Deuce dolls that were basically the exact same, except for the outfit. But she looks really cute. She does have her little like bat ear headband secured on with a set of staples on either side, which if you follow my page, you know I'm not a huge fan of, because this kind of shows that the headband isn't really going to stay on if you clip those. But she looks really good. I love this face mold, and I love her body because it's actually one of the only ones that's tiny. But it looks good. Here's the back of the dress. This is 2 separate pieces, so it is a dress and a shirt. It's not just one, as I was a little worried it was going to be. She's got her choker, and then boots. I kind of would have loved to have seen her in tights that were mesh also, but is really cute. So let's take a closer look at our little like doll tackle box. So we've got our tackle box right here. So let's get this thing open. So it does an actual tackle box opening, kind of like that. And we've got our opening that goes this way. So you can see there's a couple of spider webs on there. It doesn't really want to stay up while it's open. As you can see, like it naturally wants to push past the point where it's resting. So I don't know if that's really going to work as a standing coffin. And we take our little tray off, and that's what it looks like inside. So let's see how many dolls it would hold and still close. Like, this is not heavy enough on the bottom part, unfortunately, I think, to stand up on its own for extended periods of time, because the handle on the top will give it away. So that's how she fits in there. She's got a lot of room. It's coffin plus 1. Let's put our extra Deuce in there with her. So we do that, and they fit kind of snugly, but they do fit together, and it closes. If we put our extra Frankie on top of them, we go like that. She fits in there, and she closes. And if we put Laguna, because she's sitting next to us. Let's see, Laguna into the box. She closes again. And then if we put our other Deuce on top this way, let's see if they close again. So it closes, but with a little effort. So I think maybe 6 dolls is going to be where we tap out as to how many can actually physically fit in here before they won't anymore. Which is better than I was expecting, which means you could fit the entire, like, you know, the Gen 1 cast in there without too much effort. But this little thing leaves a little bit to be desired, in my opinion. Because there's just not enough to it. Like, yes, it's an organizer. It's basically a fancy makeup box. But it still, I feel like, should have a little bit more play feature. Especially at the $40 price point. Because, like, you know, even if we're counting, you know, $20 for the doll, this is still like a $20 tackle box with like a couple of cute accessories. So maybe like a $15 tackle box. But I mean, it's cute. It works for what it's supposed to be. Like, I can't complain that it doesn't work, because it does. But it's just a little bit to be desired. But the Draculaura is very cute. The one that comes with ours. And then we would take our organizer thing and put everything in there. And we've got spots for each of the things that comes with it, as you see. And we could actually put that on top of the dolls and close it. So, I mean, it does what it promises to do, and it organizes the things that you get. I wish these were a little deeper, these organization pods, just because then you could actually put, like, doll clothes and other accessories. Like, we could organize the pets in there. That would be nice. But for what it promises to be, it does. So, I mean, you know, not much else to it. I think we could fit Frankie in there and then still put the organizer part on top. Let me double check. Because I think we can fit her like that almost. But, okay. I mean, she fits, but I don't know if she closes. No, she doesn't close. So if you're going to keep the organization part in there, your max is 2 dolls. So that's where you fit. But, I mean, it's cute. I don't think it's better than the Draculaura bedroom set that we got, which was the jewelry box organizer from Generation 1. But it's purely on like a play scale. I think that this is less interesting than that was. Because this won't stand up on its own. So you have to use it as a laying down coffin, which is fine except for the fact that you have a big handle on the front that you can't really take out. You could, technically, but then you're going to fill that hole with milliput or something, because it's not going to be flush, because these are sunken in. But it's still very cute. Like, I appreciate it. It does what it does. And, like, it does stand with the door, with the lid closed. It just doesn't stand with the lid open very well. Because, like, the minute I try to take this lid and kind of open it, it gets to this point just fine with standing. But the minute it goes past about 80 degrees, it starts to do that and fall. Because it wants to go flush, because this is how the bottom looks. And for some reason, even with the weight of the dolls holding on this back, it is not enough to stop this lid from wanting to go to that full 180. So, an interesting design, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's interesting enough. If they had done something that really worked as playset and organizer, I would give it 100% because the doll is cute and it did what it was supposed to do. But I think based on the fact that you can't pose this coffin fully open, which doesn't really even make sense. They could have designed this coffin to not be angled, but because most of the time coffins don't actually look like this, even though that's the classic coffin shape. But because I don't think the other coffins were shaped like this. They may have been more rectangular on the jewelry box ones. But it looks cute, and the doll is really what's important here. So, I mean, at a $40 price point for the doll, essentially, she's really cute. I wish she came with more accessories if they were going to charge us that much for the organizer. But I like that she's unique from our deluxe doll Draculaura, and she's unique from our budget line Draculauras that we've seen so far that haven't actually been released yet. And then we of course got our new secret dolls that just got leaked on Instagram, which I thought is great. Check out those pictures. The quality looks awesome. We're gonna get repeats of the original gang already, so that'll mean at the very least you'll have 3 of each doll by the time the budget lines and that one comes out. But that also means you get 3 really cute outfits for each one of them. And the Secrets one actually comes with 2 outfits, so you'll have 4 outfits for everybody. So this completes our round of dolls that are going to be duplicates. So if you got everything released in Wave 1, you got duplicates of Draculaura, Deuce, and Frankie. So that's kind of where we're at, which I think is okay. I'm always good with duplicates with Monster High because they always tend to give us a little bit more of a facial variation, with the exception of Deuce so far. So it's not just that you're getting different it's not just that you're getting different accessories and clothes, you're actually getting different face prints most of the time. So it does work. So if she's cute enough for you to spend the $40, then I say go for it. If you wanted to get her for the way the coffin's gonna pose, you know, I mean, you could do that, but you're gonna have to figure out a way to weight down the bottom of the coffin to where it is the defining factor, to where it stops that door from swinging, which I think they should have done. I think that should have been part of the design feature. But again, I'm not on the Mattel design team or anything like that. But you've got your little tray that organizes things. 2 dolls can fit under it. Most of these things, actually all of them, are going to be useless for me. But they will probably make their way to my nieces, which they'll probably love them because they're, 5 and 2. So, but these are great. Again, the Monster High quality is back. I am excited to see it. And I am looking forward to getting the new dolls whenever they come out. All right, y'all. Be good. Bye.